Say hello.
Hello.
All right, here we are. Emergency call. I got the team gonna help me pull the motor in the boat. So we have like 30 minutes to get to our destination. That's why we got everything hooked up. Okay, here we are, Dave. We're pulling motor and stuff. There's Greg, savior of the day. There's a lot of pressure on here. Okay, got mine. $13 smoothie, 2 rusty nuts, the ambulance, the welder. What does that mean? Alright, sorry for the terrible videos. We're eating and working at the same time. So, first thing you gotta do is pull your bolts out of your stern drive. And then we're gonna pull it off somehow. This fancy thing. There's Raymond. Say hi.
What's going on, guys?
Dave has everything. Hopefully he has a ring gear, or we're in big trouble. Alright, so Raymond apparently is taking over. He knows what he's doing.
Do you have any power tools?
Yes. They're all on the back of the boat. They're coming.
The easiest way to do it is to remove the 2 bolts on the outside instead of just doing the motor mounts. You just take the mount with
the
everything.
2 nuts?
Yeah.
Assuming that they're not rusted. Bring the impact, Greg. Alright, Raymond. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm disconnecting the drive cable off the throttle, and then I'll disconnect the throttle cable, and then I'll take off this other cable over here, which is the actual throttle cable. Here.
Brought the big guns.
That's for the rear motor mount.
Do you have any penetrant so I can spray on these bolts?
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta spray these big bolts. You said the big bolts are easier than the lag bolts, right?
No, the lag bolt's the one I'm taking out.
Oh, well, we're not spraying anything then. Okay. Just pulling pins out. Cables are moving.
You have to have it forward gear. This link is slotted back here. It's got, if you try to slide it out with the turn, yeah, if it's turned sideways, you break it off.
Okay, so we have to push this.
It's got to be in forward. Yeah, you pull it out. So it's
Slide it in.
yeah, it's got to be, that's the forward position. I told you it had to be in forward, but I didn't show you why it had to be in forward.
Got it. This is why we come here. We're expert. That and he has a forklift. Otherwise, I would have came down here with my trailer, got that A-frame, and dragged it home.
Yeah, I'd rather be sleeping right now.
Okay.
But yeah, of course, I'd wake up at midnight and have to be at work at 4.
Yep. Show us what you're talking
So you see that washer?
about. Yep.
The washer should be all the way down. That's what holds the back of the motor.
What the hell is that up against then?
There's a there's a bushing in there.
Mm-hmm.
So something was put in wrong to where neither one is set in there right.
Maybe the bushing's too big? So in theory, you should be able to tighten it down, right?
Yeah.
So you can tighten it down with that socket.
Well, I'm fixing to take it off. I just don't know what the spacers are for. 'Cause that's where it's locking in at. Then you get the spacer here.
Maybe it's bottoming out on. Is there something to bottom out on? Inside there? Take the spacer off and screw it back in and see if it does all the way. Maybe spray some water.
What the? Is Dave's?
Yes!
Okay. That explains everything. That broke. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, so now what, electrical? Or
I'm going to pull electrical. I'll pull the lag bolts, make sure the rear hose is off, and then disconnect all the exhausts, which...
are we doing the hose?
I'll just take off that 5/16 hose clamp back there,
Okay.
Take that off, the hose comes up with the motor.
And then we'll take
We'll take these off, 5/16, take all those off.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to take that off and grind whatever brackets on there.
So we can hook up to the engine. And then put our rear lifting eye back on.
Rear lifting eye back on, which should bolt like right in here. It should come up right there off the back of the head.
Okay. Alright, I'll get these hose clamps. Good thing I had a spare lifting eye in the boat. So, power steering, right? More power steering.
I've got disconnect. I've got disconnect lines.
Back there?
Yeah, I've got disconnect. Hey Dave?
We're on our own. Hopefully we don't lose everything. Alright, so you're about to disconnect power steering lines.
These two, I need the caps for them so that I can cap it off so nothing leaks.
So you can put them in together, right? Into themselves?
Yes.
Or just caps?
It's pretty much into themselves.
Okay.
That way they don't leak.
Uh-oh. Good thing I took that piece of wood out.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
That whole piece right here came almost all in front of the motor, but it was completely rotten.
Oh.
And it's the cover for the fuel tank.
Mounts are done, fuel's off, cables are off, bolts are gone, hose is off, exhaust is undone. It's ready to come out. Yeah, it's ready to come out.
Forklift?
Yeah,
Chain?
What is that? It's
that's a sleeve for the battery terminal. I found it. I couldn't find it, so I used something else that's not approved.
Yeah.
I found it.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
It does disconnect.
You'll have to slide the forks together and rehook the chain to lift the motor out.
Okay. Don't leave it running, I'll be hooked up. Something's hung up right now. Come forward. Okay. Up, all the way. You're clear, pull it out. Nasty motherfucker. Doesn't come up. 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 One sec. Up, all the way. You're clear, pull it up. That false carpet's a bitch.
Let's see. Looks like we got... Is that melted? No, it's just a sheathing. I don't know what this... It looks like electrical tape. What the heck is going on there? So I guess the flywheel is inside this thing. That bolt's not even attached to anything. Oh wait, that was a ground, right?
That's your ground,
Yeah, that was a ground. And then that's just a stud. That's probably supposed to be a stud. There's that power steering thing we hooked up, and the caps that were inside this went onto the actual unit inside the boat. Hey, go find a hammer. I'm gonna bang against the transom, make sure it's still solid.
Your boat's been underwater 3 times.
That's terrible.
1, 2, and 3.
I mean, that doesn't look like that, but... Maybe someone left the bilge plug in and it was full of rain. So I went to pull the battery out of the other one, and the little pull tab on the battery in the GoPro breaks right off.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I guess the battery's swollen. Easy. Thing's delicate. Rear seal's good.
Yeah, that's pretty chewed up. If you look at it from this way, all those are half gone.
And those are the new ones I broke. Because if they're old ones,
they're shiny.
They'd still be rusty.
Rusty. Those are. It's just rusted out. I mean, you can see the pitting on it. It's just a rusted out flywheel. Those are practically gone. I'm surprised it even started.
Well, I had to bar it over to get some good teeth, and then I finally gave up.
That starter looks good.
Just a little bit of wear. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'd replace it.
Well,
since it's here.
If we got one, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, Dave's got one.
Dave's got everything.
Please not, he'll make it. That's Dave. Then we go and pull the starter?
Yeah.
Good.
We'll probably need to disconnect these wires. It's a little bigger than what we think it is. That looks melted. For sure. It's probably cranking on that starter. And then what is that at? 5/16 on the signal?
Yeah, that'd be... Nope.
Is it? It's not 9mm, is it?
Or it's just so rusted out.
It's bigger than that.
That's 9mm.
They don't want you disconnecting that. And that runs all the way to, I guess that's the solenoid. The solenoid for the solenoid.
Yeah.
Spin.
I'm gonna put some Loctite on these so they don't back out. I'm sure there's a specific torque for these, but for RJ's boat, we're just gonna snug them down. Because it's only the best for RJ.
Torque spec 3 for Ugga Dugga.
Well, it's electric, so it's Iga.
What are we looking at? Just make sure.
We're just looking to see if there's good grease in there. If not, well, I'm gonna put some grease in it anyway. That way when we put your out drive back in, it just slides right in.
What do you got measured? The flywheel diameter?
Come on, stop licking. No. Hey, Yukon, take it back off.
What?
I asked him about this. He said that's just.
That's not on every one we put on.
Yeah, it is.
Dixie,
What are you doing?
What are you doing? It's not even yours.
It could have been. It could have been ours.
Damn near. If she didn't walk this way, it would have been hers.
Could have been ours together. She had to ruin it.
She's always in trouble. She's a mess.
Anything that comes out of a hose is lake water. Just let you know.
It's not.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Is that what Dave told you?
Yes.
You can. He's got a faucet in there right next to the office.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it. Thanks.
Lake water. It's not lake water. He pays a water bill. I mean,
Yeah, over on this side. On that side where all the hoses are is lake water.
So do you edit all these videos yourself?
Yes. Well, CJ edits some of them.
Yeah.
When I have him, he'll edit videos. So if you see like emojis and smiley faces, and that's CJ. If it's like raw and dry and not funny, it's me.
No humor. Just to the,
I mean, I tried.
Just to the facts, man?
So I just, you know,
just the facts, man.
how to. So somebody didn't take their C10 motor and put it in there. We got the
You see what happened?
original. Forced. Okay, you ready? We're on an incline, so wheel looks pretty old. It's got some metal shavings in there. That's probably not good.
Just on the magnet. Doesn't look shiny.
I think I changed it once, 3 years ago.
It's not so bad.
You have any one of those paper towels that the dogs almost stole? I don't know.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's got metal shavings on there, but I can.
Well, that's common. If there's excessive, then there's a problem. You're eating bearings out.
It doesn't look like bearing material in there.
It's still going. Did you drain the oil when you replaced it?
When?
Oh no,
3
I
years
think
ago?
you're fine.
Yeah, Dave did it.
Yeah, you're good.
My rear end looked like glitter.
Greg, pick up on the front of the motor.
What are you trying to do?
I was just trying to flush some oil through there
Oh.
since we can't drain it all out.
Where's that?
Whatever.
In the back shop, there's a case of 50 weight. Just some old ass.
Forget it. Oh. It's not that much.
Moving cables out of the way so we can drop it down.
Come forward. Oh, we need to talk to David about those back bolts. The back bolts have these bushings on them.
Yeah, that's supposed to.
There's bushings already in the motor.
Yeah, those are rubber bushings. These are just spacers. Yep, they go there. That's the way they are. You got the washers and the lock washers down there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the washers and lock washers down there for sure?
There's lock washers.
No lock washers.
Yeah, they're spiral lock washers.
There's spiral lock washers. They're in there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in there.
You just want to make sure they're in there. It won't line up.
Yeah, and the nuts are in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just make sure. All right, come forward.
My forward or your forward?
My forward.
Come forward.
To me. Go and come down. Slow. Keep going. Okay, go and stop. Need you to back up. Down. Okay, stop. That one in.
Oh, almost. Yeah, if he dropped it down, it would
Come
slide
down
in.
slow.
Just barely.
Come down slow.
There we go. You got the back of this.
Okay, hold on. Stop. I gotta play ahead right here.
Okay. Looks like it.
That's it. Come down. Okay.
Put those back in the can.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to get in without having to pull the motor.
Oh, the bolt, the nut.
The nut.
Okay, you put a bunch of caulking on there.
What's a pookie?
Make sure my rotten stringers don't get any more rotten.
If you want to work on the other side, I can get a screwdriver and work on this.
No, they put, whoever did the motor job last time put clamps that were too big.
Oh, so they just
I
cut
think
this.
one of those clamps broke.
This looks like it broke.
I need to get another one. So which one's which?
I need to get that power steering hooked up first before those go across, because
That one.
oh, those are trim wires. Get that back in there. With the other starters, yeah?
Yes, with the other one.
Yep.
Bucket O starters.
It's full of starters.
Barrel O starters.
You wanna go in the corner?
Use helical as a sleeve.
What?
Yeah. Use the helical for sleeve. I mean,
It's not a bad idea.
it works.
Yeah.
It should line up. It should line up just fine.
Just fine. Just keep saying it. Keep saying it. Okay, where we're at, home stretch. I got oil back in, wires hooked back up, all the clamps are on, our linkages together. The only thing we got left to do, minus putting the interior back together, is putting our outdrive back on. So we're waiting for the gasket that goes on here, and then we have to put, there's an O-ring somewhere, where'd it go? And then we can put our outdrive on here. What is that in your hand?
Camera.
No, it isn't.
Lineup tool.
Yeah, line.
Did you bring a hammer?
No, you gotta use the old one. It's still on the back of the boat, Greg.
What hammer? Oh, yep, I see it.
Go, Buggy. I bottomed out.
You got a light?
No, I took it out of the forerunner before we left.
Look at my cell phone.
You're lined up.
Okay.
What you're looking for is all those marks.
Spline
Those are all from the splines inside on the coupler of the motor. So everything's lined up. Couldn't have worked any better.
It's because I'm here, right, RJ?
Yes. Greg is the luckiest person I know. He makes stuff happen that's impossible. Normally doesn't happen. Did you already put that O-ring in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Come slowly. Okay. Hold up.
Holding. That's just your hand, right?
It's just my hand. Okay, come forward. 1 second.
Come that way.
Oh, there's one.
Flashlight wired. You need to raise it up.
Jack
Wait,
up.
did we get the linkage?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Go and jack up.
Is it in forward gear?
It should be.
Pull that cotter pin right there. Take the trunnion nut.
And then turn it
And
clockwise.
Turn
Right.
it, yeah, clockwise.
Clockwise to you, yes. Counterclockwise to
Stick
me.
it back in there. See if that's enough. It won't go in. Now ratchet it. Better?
Oh yeah.
Leave it locked in. Okay, go more. Push that cable far forward as it'll go towards you, front of the boat. No, that back part of the cable. Just push on it far as it'll go. Okay, let go of the thing. Just let. Yeah, turn it 2 more turns. Okay, stick it back in there. Okay, ratchet it again. Feels good?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and put the cotter pin back in. Now you got to go to reverse now. After you get the cotter pin in, because it was too far in reverse, you got to adjust that with a 7/16 wrench.
Yeah, that feels better.
Go to reverse.
Reverse.
Lock it in. It won't lock in?
No. Go back to neutral.
No, he's got a problem with the cable then.
It locked in just now.
That's neutral.
No, that's drive.
Oh, you got it forward?
There you go, that's neutral.
Yeah, but go to reverse now.
That's locked in.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, ratchet it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the cable might be getting a little. You said it's a new cable, but it's been in there for several years.
You and I replaced the cable with another used one
Yep.
3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been in there several years. Okay.
And it hasn't been used.
Yeah. All right. It's going in gear.
Okay.
It just wanted to trip the reverse. The shift assist. Just wanted to try to trip it, but it didn't that time. Try one more time. Spin it in reverse. Go ahead and put it in reverse. Go ahead and put it in reverse.
That's
Locked in?
Locked in.
Okay, just leave it. It worked.
David,
What?
how much money do I owe you? Have to pay you cash or?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how much the oil costs. A quart of oil at AutoZone O'Reilly's.
I don't even know if I have enough cash.
It's not going to be very much.
Well, that starter.
$100, not much. The ring gear is $55.
For a used rain gear.
Well, I should make you just go buy me one, but don't have time to put it back on your flywheel.
I don't have that time for that, for sure.
Okay, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150.
Okay, is there anything you want to say to our viewers? Don't say anything back because I'll just edit it out.
Don't let highs work on your boat.
I haven't seen him in years.
Okay.